first singers at church. Her love for singing would later lead her to enter music competitions, seeing her win one during her teens and then securing a record deal a little later. Evident through her work is how her travels to Mozambique, Tanzania, Nigeria, England and Germany, to mention a few, played a role in polishing her music and intonation. The Germany-based singer and songwriter joins us now more to tell us more about her new album, Toxic Beauty. Good morning, welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, thank you.
Toxic Beauty, what's the significance of that title?
So it's basically just a story about my journey through life, my experiences and the lessons that I've learned, the different things that we as women, but especially me myself, that I've done to try and look beautiful, but not realizing that in the process of trying to do this, I was hurting my body and doing all sorts of strange and bizarre things just to try and achieve this, ideal of beauty. And yeah, it's just documented on CD.
And your travels, how have those shaped the Philadelphia that's sitting here today?
Wow. Traveling is one of the most amazing things. It opens up your mind so much. You experience so many different cultures, and I find that the more that I've traveled and the more that I've seen, I just want to be me.
Yeah.
Before I started traveling, I wanted to be this one and look like that one and do this and do that. But the more I see, and the more I see how different and diverse people are, the more I just want to be me.
Yeah. What are the highlights of putting this album together?
It was a very difficult album to put together because it's a personal album. It's about my life journey and the things that I've been through. But I think in putting it together, I found a lot of freedom. You tend to feel release when you express those innermost secrets or those things that you never really share with other people. But as soon as you release them in some sort of a way, especially in an artistic form, you find release and you find freedom. And I think the highlight for me has just been being able to share my story with people through song and trying to just, show people that you can be who you are. It's okay.
Speak to us about how your sound has changed from the first time you started this music journey.
It's interesting because the way this album was put together is not actually the way I wanted it to sound. I had an idea in mind and we got into studio and I felt that I was being too rigid, so I thought to myself, okay, just be a little bit more open-minded in terms of the style of music. But what I was very specific about and very pedantic about was the message, the lyrical content. That was very, very important to me. So the style of music is not necessarily where I want it to be, but the content, the lyrical content was the most important part for me. And that's there, and it's not going anywhere.
What is it that you bring to this diverse and broad industry?
I bring me. I bring me. And I think that a lot of artists nowadays maybe feel pressured to go this way or that way or do this or don't do that. And I think all I'm trying to do is just do me and be me and speak my truth, if you will, and tell my story and just try to encourage other people, and especially women, let them know that you don't have to be super skinny, you don't have to have super straight hair or this and that and the other. Just the way you are is perfect. It's just enough.
So 30 seconds, why is this album worth buying?
It's worth buying because it's real.
It's
real, and it's a story, it's a life story, and I speak about many different things on there, from serious issues like sexual abuse to Africa, talking about Africa, the continent that I love so much. There's a happy song on there about that, a song, I'm Still Here, Toxic Beauty, just be you.
All right, thank you so much for talking to us. I will hear from you a little later, speaking to us about her work and her new album titled Toxic Beauty. Is singer and songwriter Philadelphia who performed for us a little later and will give us more from her album titled Happy later on the program. Let's take a break. As I promised, we'll talk fashion after this. Stay with us.